Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are so honored to be here this morning with the WorldSkills International General Assembly.
저는 금융직종 금메달리스트 이준호입니다. 제 옆엔 정보기술 동메달리스트 최희경입니다.
My name is Hee-kyung Choi, bronze medalist of IT Software Solution for Business in Shizuoka 2007, and next to me is Jun-Oh Lee. She is a gold medalist of multimaking in London 2011.
5일간 제주총회는 어떠셨나요?
How was Jeju? Awesome, good.
우리는 짧은 시간 동안 열심히 회의를 하였습니다.
We have been working very hard for the last 5 days. We came up with lots of fabulous ideas.
여러분들이 놀랄만한 결과를 보여드리겠습니다. 지금부터 집중하여 들어주시길 바랍니다.
Now, I would like to introduce our first speaker, Sabrina, from Switzerland. Please open your eyes, ears, heart to them.
Dear members of WorldSkills International, Executive Board, Global Industry Partners, WorldSkills Korea, General Assembly Delegates, WorldSkills International Secretariat, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Sabrina Keller from Switzerland. I competed in London 2011 in restaurant service and I won the gold medal. We had an exciting and tough week behind us at the 4th WorldSkills International Youth Forum. We collected champion quotes, case studies, and talked about the action plan and vision of 2020. By exchanging our experience, there came out many excellent ideas to move WorldSkills forward to the year 2020. First of all, we would like to start with the definition of what we are. We are WorldSkills champions. Anyone who ever competed at the WorldSkills International competition is a WorldSkills champion. Now we are going to show you a video with some impressions about the last few days.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ben Murphy. I'm from the UK. I competed in cooking in London 2011 and achieved a gold medal. I'm here today to talk about champion ambassadors. We feel that we should have one champion ambassador per skill. Everyone who competed at WorldSkills London 2011 last year can have a chance to fill out an application form. This can be judged by all experts and delegates. The selected ambassador will be provided with an opportunity to be in control of leading tasks such as working on a competition test project and marking scale prior to the competition, being involved in the development of the revised technical description for the next competition, work with the media to promote the competition within their skill, and also to attend the Leaders Forum. The selected ambassador will have a lot of experience. This is because he or she has set the standards in the previous competition, so we feel as a team that they should be involved in the next and upcoming events to either make the competition more difficult, equal and more fair. The ambassador could also be involved in the marking scheme, judging and also having their say on the competition. Having a young ambassador can encourage more skills competitors to get involved. The cost could either come from WorldSkills International or the place WorldSkills is hosted. We as champions feel this will work. I'd now like to introduce you to Job and Ben. Thank you.
Morning, everyone. I'm going to tell you 2 stories. One story is called My Story. I'm Job de Visser from the Netherlands. Proud to be in the Youth Forum. I competed in Calgary 2009 in landscape gardening, and I won the silver medal and best of nation. So I'm going to tell you another story. WorldSkills has been a great experience for me, but when we, and I'm going to say we because we had with lots of other members of the youth from the same experience, went back home, we enter a kind of a black hole. Not a lot of people have heard about WorldSkills, and it's pretty hard to explain what you did there. And not a lot of people recognize or respect the effort you put in it. Next to that, competing in WorldSkills was very exciting, but when I went back as a visitor to WorldSkills, it was a kind of boring. Sorry. Luckily, we as the Youth Forum came up with lots of ideas to solve this problem. In the first brainstorm, we came up with ideas like commentators, celebrity ambassadors, speed task, people's choice, and the role of sponsors. Within these ideas, we are proud to present two new concepts: the WorldSkills voting app and the celebrity commentated speed tasks. I'd like to give the floor to Ben, who's going to explain the first concept.
Hello everyone, my name is Ben Eaton. I'm from the UK. I competed in London 2011 competition in car painting and won the bronze medal. I'm here to talk about one of the concepts we have. It's the WorldSkills voting app. We got this idea after thinking of ways that we can get more public interest, make the competition more interactive and more exciting. It would work by the general public downloading the app to their smartphones. Then it would give information on all the competitors' skills, biographies and task explanations. It would also give them the chance to vote for their favourite test project, where the competitor with the most votes would win a public choice award. To encourage everyone to download the app, we can say if you download it, you'll be entered into a prize draw to win a VIP treatment in the skill you voted for. We believe this would be an amazing way to create positive public interest and lots of media attention. This app could be an international project for the WorldSkills Foundation Innovation Labs concept also. We believe it would be an exciting concept for Leipzig 2013.
I'm gonna explain the second concept. I'm first gonna ask you two questions. Wouldn't celebrities bring a lot of media attention and public interest to WorldSkills? And wouldn't speed tasks be very exciting and engaging for the public? Our concept is to run speed tasks in different trades of the WorldSkills competition that is commentated by celebrities per skill. The speed task will be in a fixed program during the whole competition, organized with a time schedule. So it's like the whole competition and our speed tasks. We look forward to see the action of this at WorldSkills Leipzig 2013. Now I'd like to give the floor to Shuna.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Yap and Ben. Good morning, everyone. My name is Shuna, and I'm from Singapore. I participate in beauty therapy trade in London 2011, and I won a gold medal. Thank you, and I'm gonna be here to talk about translator. What all of us have decided is to make sure our translator to actually have a WorldSkills International certification, and to also make sure that they go through an e-learning test. And we have to make sure that they pass 100% on the markings. Yes. And we also would want them to really know and understand what's the rules and regulation as being a translator for WorldSkills International. They have to be neutral and fair towards the competitor and the judges from different countries as well. And next is we would also prefer the host country to be in charge in preparing all the translator, as to be fair in a sense, like because we do not know whether the country that provide their own translator, is it really a professional translator, or are they someone like just from their skill and they are able to translate? So to make sure that everyone to be competing a very fair competition, they have to go through some, just to make sure that the host country is in charge of it. And next I'll talk about the rules. During the 15 minutes discussion between the expert and the competitor, we would prefer the translator to not be involved, as anyway they are just translating, since the expert and competitor, they know their language, they are able to just discuss and do not need the translator to be around. So that's one point. And we will also prefer like different skills, at least to have a table and chair for all the translators to be seated at that corner, and to just make sure that they are seated there, like when they are not needed, they can just be there. To also draw a line by telling them do not enter the expert room as and when they like, as the expert they are discussing, and if they keep coming in, disturbing them, asking stupid questions, they will be distracted, and then the time will drag and everybody will stay till very late. Yep, and also during the familiarization day, we would actually prefer the translator to not keep sticking to not always stay with the competitor, because it's like they are trying to help them by giving some tips, and if other country looking at them, it's very obvious, they will feel that it's not fair between country to country. Yes. And last but not least, we would also prefer volunteer translator as well, to actually join in the fun during excursion, opening ceremony and closing ceremony as well, and to not just to let the translator to enjoy themselves, but to actually help the competitor to communicate with other country as well, to actually make friends, because normally excursion and all that, different country is in different groups, so they hardly communicate with each other. So having a volunteer translator is very good to actually bond, since it's a global WorldSkills competition. Yes, and we would also want it to be like a friendly and enjoyable trip, and to actually make friends and to aim for the highest goal that everybody is aiming for. Yes, that's it. Thank you. And I would like to invite Deborah to continue the talk. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheena. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Deborah Tenturier. I was a restaurant service competitor in October in London for France. I won a Medallion of Excellence and be chosen as Best of Nation. Thank you. I worked hard with my friend at the Youth Forum to present you our new idea, the free time rotation. Our group thinks it's a fantastic experience to be a part of WorldSkills, but we wish we had the opportunity to watch other skills in action and to support our teammates. We are too busy during the competition to see the other skills in action, and because it's not allowed for competitors who finish their task earlier to leave their competition area, we would like to propose something new. The competition rules state that a test project must be between 15 and 22 hours. We propose that you reduce the maximum competition times by 2 hours. For this idea be possible, the competition times will be reduced to between 15 to 20 hours. This could be achieved by introducing a split system or maybe with an island rotation. Another solution could be to introduce a shift competition time. That means that some competitors begin later and others finish earlier in the same skills. The benefits are simple and clear. Competition can relax themselves, support their team, and enjoy the competition as observer. Experts can use these 2 hours for marking, and there is no cost associated. In conclusion, we would like to introduce 2 new rules. Firstly, every competitor should have 2 hours free time and allowed to leave his or her competition area. Secondly, for fairness, we think that during the free time, the competitor is not allowed to go back in his competition area. I'm glad now to introduce you my new friend from Australia, Alexis Scott.
Thank you, Deborah. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alexis Scott, and I represented Australia in hairdressing in London 2011. Winning a bronze medal, I became the first Australian to win an international medal in the hairdressing category. Today I am presenting to you, on behalf of our Youth Forum, an idea of a substitute expert. We discussed that this is when a substitute expert takes on the role of looking after the competitors while the chief or deputy expert plays their established part. We feel that in past competitions, the chief and deputy experts are so busy and focused running such an amazing opportunity and competition for us, that the downside of this is that their competitor is unable to speak to them, and it has left them standing alone and feeling disadvantaged for all the other competitors have their expert with them. We thought of different ways to solve this. One solution might be to have help from another member's expert that does not have a competitor in the competition. This would cut costs. But do you really think that a competitor would feel comfortable speaking to someone that they do not know from another country and that does not know their history in their training process and their strengths and weaknesses of the competitor? This is why we suggest that each country should send a substitute expert that has been on their training team in the preparation for the international competition. The cost will be sponsored by either one, the countries that have chief and deputy experts, or WorldSkills International. The substitute expert will play a part in the judging process, making it a fair and equal competition for all competitors. There will not be an advantage for the competitor that has a substitute expert, and all substitute experts will have to go through the same e-learning process and online tests that all experts today go through. We want at least 10 skills to adopt this process in Leipzig 2013, with 100% adopting it in Sao Paulo 2015. We believe that when this rule is implemented, we will have a fair, more transparent, and all competitors will have the same support and equal opportunities. Please welcome Kai. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexis. G'day everyone, my name is Kai Shanyak. I'm from Australia, as you could probably tell. I competed in WorldSkills in London 2011 in car painting, and I brought home a silver medal for Australia. In our discussions in our discussions at the Youth Forum, where everyone absolutely agrees that there should be only one medal, in our discussions at the Youth Forum, there should be absolutely no more medals, multiple medal winners. So one gold, one silver, one bronze medal. Only 3 medals in each trade. We feel that multiple medal winners, it devalues the winning of the medal. So a winner is a winner. Why we want this? There'll be less confusion in the awards area. There'll be many more benefits of coming home with just the only medal. It makes it more clear on who the medal winner is. And a way that we can make this work is changes to the test project and marking scale. But it's up to the experts to be able to make this work. We would like this to be in operation in Germany in 2013. So thank you. Next up is Janika and Eric.
Thank you, Kai. My name is Tiam Sui. I'm from Singapore. I competed in the WorldSkills Calgary 2009 in the IT, PC and Network Support trade. And I won a gold medal at the Albert Vidal Award. With me here, I have Janika from Canada.
My name is Janika. I am from Canada. I competed in the beauty therapy trade in London, England in 2011, and I won a bronze medal.
Over the past few days, we discussed on several ideas. One of the more major ideas is the setting out of an international alumni for WorldSkills champion. We propose to call the alumni WorldSkills Connect, and ideally it should be launched in WorldSkills Leipzig 2013. I'll first begin the presentation by talking about the scope of the presentation. We'll first cover the benefits to various parties, the structure of the alumni, and also the associated costs. We believe that by setting up an international alumni, it will benefit various parties, 3 parties. So, namely the champions, the WorldSkills International, and also the global industry partners. So it's actually a win-win-win scenario for these 3 parties. By setting up an alumni, there can be benefits for champions. For example, we could have a mentoring program where champions can actually share knowledge with new competitors, and they can also share knowledge among other champions among the same trade, because the trade may differ from different country and culture. So they can actually share and exchange knowledge among different cultures and nations. And having an alumni actually provides an avenue for champions to volunteer. For example, in the area of experts and workshop supervisors during competitions. And having experienced the competition, I believe that they can assist in the review of the technical descriptions and test projects. And this will greatly increase the quality of the test projects. And they can also act as volunteers in running the competition. By acting as volunteers, champions can benefit, because I believe that by volunteering it adds on to their portfolio, and volunteering in an international organization adds much weight. Yeah, and WorldSkills is made out of many skilled professionals and industry partners, and there's immense opportunity for them to do networking. So I believe that by staying involved and connected, champions can get access to job and business opportunities. And okay, lastly, we believe that by having an international alumni is a win for champions, and champions are important advocates to WorldSkills, and it's important for them to stay connected to the WorldSkills movement even after they leave the competition.
So the benefits for WorldSkills International. First of all, brand awareness. We can help get that name, that brand out there so that the world can know it. Also using your alumni as volunteers. Having us come in and be experts for certain trades, or even having them part of developing or editing through test projects. Also dealing with any media on site, and having us there as tour guides or people to help with any information that anybody's looking for. When people come in, they don't know how the competition works, how it's all set up. So we could be there to answer their questions, or if they're lost, direct them to whatever trade they're looking for, or even take them on tours of the whole competition. Also using us as interpreters. Now I understand that as past competitors, some of us do go on to help with training. Obviously, they would not be allowed to be interpreters. That is not fair to any of the other competitors. Therefore, you'd have to go look further back in previous years and see if anybody is interested. Also for potential sponsors, a lot of champions that are going on and they open their own business. Some of them are very successful, and maybe they would be interested in helping out and sponsoring the WorldSkills event. Benefits for the global industry partners, scouting opportunities. What better place to find qualified employees than at a competition like this one. Brand promotion, and also for receiving customer feedback on their product.
I'll touch on the structure of the alumni. We discussed in the Youth Forum, and we decided that it's good to include the champions and also the experts and delegates in the alumni. This is because experts and delegates, they have been in the WorldSkills for a very long time. They have worked very hard, and being experienced people in the industry, I believe that they can share knowledge with the WorldSkills community. So it's important for us to stay in touch with the experts and delegates as well, instead of leaving them out of the picture. And this is the proposed structure of the alumni. So basically, we believe that we should have a permanent staff from the Secretariat to actually take charge of the alumni affairs. This is because having a full-time staff who is committed to the progress of the alumni will be better than an organization fully run by volunteers, in case that it may stagnate over time. So we believe that we need to open one position in the Secretariat to actually take charge of the alumni affairs. And below this Secretariat will be the member representatives from each member country. So we are intending to have one representative from each member country to actually help as volunteers. They can be point of contacts to actually disseminate information and events about WorldSkills International alumni to their fellow countries.
So these are just a few factors that we've worked into what you'd be looking at cost-wise. So obviously, as we've already just proposed, opening another position in the Secretariat. Also web server costs, that's just like an initial setup fee, but you would not have to necessarily pay to have the website designed. You could even use your champions to do that. An annual alumni event, and also the creation and implementation of a communication strategy. So we're just going to leave you with a few little thoughts here, just to keep in your brains for you. And the first one is that champions play a crucial role as advocates, and we are the platform for many outreach events. And lastly, the impact will be much greater than the cost will be. Thank you very much. Not yet.
Thank you, Jenica and Eric. It has been a pleasure being a part of the Youth Forum and working with such a great group of people. On behalf of the Youth Forum, I would like to say a very special thanks to the host country, Korea. Our Youth Forum facilitators, Harry, Jared, Fabian, and the awesome Michelle. Thanks to the strategy and technical committees to letting us join your meetings. Thanks also go to Sally, the past competitor of industrial control, for sharing your knowledge. Thanks to Iris, Sean and Jack for presenting to us on the WorldSkills Foundation Innovation Labs concept. This is going to be a project we definitely support. Thanks to the global industry partners for supporting us with our vision for WorldSkills International. At the end, I'm really excited to welcome you to my home country in Switzerland at the 5th WorldSkills International Champions Forum. There won't be dolphins and whales, but I promise there will be chocolate mountains. Till then, keep on moving forward. Thank you.